This happens because the song resonates with your emotions and experiences, creating a bridge between you and the essence of the work. This connection is an opportunity to recognize that you are not alone on your journey. We all share human and spiritual experiences, and music is a powerful way to express them. Meaningful conversations can also evoke this feeling. When we are in deep dialogue with someone who understands our essence, have you ever found yourself feeling an unexplained chill during moments of silence or introspection? These small signs can be windows to a deep connection with the divine, revealing hidden truths and spiritual guidance. In this video, we will explore how these chills can be messages from the universe, discussing the signs that indicate this connection and how you can better tune in to these elevated energies. Prepare to discover the power that resides within you and how each sensation can guide you on your spiritual journey. I am James. My own search for meaning and purpose began when I felt lost, yearning for a deeper connection with life. On this journey, I learned that there is immense value in sharing experiences and learning from those of others. The sensitivity of being spiritual sensitivity is an intrinsic quality that we all possess, although we do not always recognize it. When we experience chills, especially in moments of intense emotion or revelation, it is as if our body is responding to a higher vibrational frequency. This physical reaction is a clear sign that we are connecting with something that transcends our usual understanding. During my journey, I have experienced situations in which a simple touch of a melody or an inspiring word provoked this reaction in my body, as if I were being touched by an invisible force. In moments of deep meditation, I often experience these chills, which seem to be a confirmation that I am on the right path. It is a way of reminding ourselves that we are always in contact with the divine, even when we are not aware of it. By allowing ourselves to feel this sensitivity, we open the door to a deeper connection with our inner self and with the cosmos around us. This state of attention and presence helps us realize that we are part of something much greater. Each of us has the capacity to access this sensitivity, and it is a journey of self-discovery that is worth exploring. I suggest that you, dear listener, start paying attention to the moments when you feel these chills. Ask yourself what you were thinking or feeling at that moment. This can be an invitation to a deeper reflection about your life and your emotions. By doing so, you may find that these moments are actually guides that lead you to a greater understanding of yourself and the universe. Body language. Our bodies are vehicles of communication that often offer us valuable information about our spiritual and emotional state. Goosebumps are a form of language that goes beyond words, representing an intimate connection between our spirit and the energies around us. When we experience goosebumps, we can interpret them as a sign that we are in harmony with something greater than ourselves. This nonverbal communication is essential in our spiritual journey. Often, we encounter situations in life where we simply cannot find the right words, but our bodies respond. This response can manifest itself in many ways, and goosebumps are just one of them. In my experience, these moments have helped me understand that what I feel in my body is as real as any words. Goosebumps can serve as a reminder that our inner being is always communicating, even when we are not paying attention. I invite you to become more aware of your own body language. Try to identify moments when your body reacts in inexplicable ways. What were you doing or thinking? How did you feel before and after? This practice can open a portal to a deeper understanding of your emotions and your spirituality. By becoming more aware of our body and its reactions, we develop a stronger connection with our inner self and the universe around us. Both experiences of sensitivity and body language can intertwine in a powerful way. When we are open and aware, each shiver can be seen as an opportunity to deepen our connection with the divine. This journey of self-discovery is essential for our spiritual growth and can lead us to a greater understanding of who we are and the role we play in the grand mosaic of life. Discover how your spiritual sensitivity can intensify and transform your life. The 21-day spiritual challenge is the perfect path to deepening your inner connection and understanding the language of your body. Are you ready for this journey? Curious? Check out the link in the first pinned comment, Intuition and Synchronicity. Intuition is one of the most powerful faculties we have, often neglected in the hectic day-to-day lives we find ourselves in. When we feel goosebumps, it often coincides with a moment of strong intuition. This intuition guides us, shows us the way forward, and often manifests itself in moments of difficulty, deep clarity, where everything aligns perfectly. It's as if we are in tune with a higher frequency, where our perceptions become sharper and our ability to understand life around us expands. An experience I had illustrates this connection well. I was going through a time of uncertainty in my life, and I started meditating more often. During one of these meditations, I felt an intense shiver run through my body. At that moment, a clear idea appeared in my mind, a solution to a problem that had been tormenting me for a long time. This intuition not only brought relief, but also made me realize that there was a greater force guiding me. When we open ourselves to synchronicities, we begin to notice how things seem to fit together perfectly, as if the universe were conspiring in our favor. A conversation, a book that comes our way, or a message that reaches us at the right time. All of these can be a sign that we are on the right path. These synchronicities are, in fact, manifestations of our own intuition, a reminder that we are part of a greater whole. When we are receptive and attentive to these signals, we can find that life becomes more fluid and meaningful. By cultivating this sensitivity, we can become more aware of the subtle messages that surround us. One practice I recommend is to write down these experiences of synchronicity in a journal. By writing about them, you not only validate these experiences, but you also begin to create a pattern of recognition that can deepen your connection with your intuition. The presence of the divine. When we experience goosebumps, another important perspective to consider is the presence of the divine in our lives. These experiences can be seen as manifestations of this greater force that surrounds us. Often, we are so immersed in our worries and routines that we forget to look beyond what is in front of us. Goosebumps serve as a signal that something deep and spiritual is happening, like a direct interaction with the divine. Once, during a spiritual retreat, I had a moment of profound connection in the midst of nature. As I was walking, I felt a shiver that ran through my entire body. In that moment, I knew that I was not alone. It was as if a loving presence was all around me, enveloping me in a spiritual embrace. This sensation brought me a peace and clarity that I had not experienced before. The presence of the divine may be subtle, but it is undeniable when we feel it. It is in this state that we understand that we are never alone on our journey. We are supported by an invisible network of love and protection. The presence of the divine is also reflected in the opportunities that arise in our lives. Often, when we are aligned with our purpose and listen to our intuition, doors open in surprising ways. These are confirmations that we are being guided. It is essential to trust this guidance and go with the flow, even when we do not fully understand the path ahead. In short, by cultivating our intuition and recognizing the presence of the divine in our lives, these moments can manifest in many ways, whether during meditation, prayer, or even in silence. The key is to be open to recognizing and embracing this presence. Practices that cultivate connection with the divine, such as gratitude and service to others, can also enhance these experiences. When we are grateful, we expand our perception and become more receptive to the beauty and magic that surrounds us. We become more connected to our spiritual essence. These shivers and moments of synchronicity are not mere coincidences, but rather signs that we are in harmony with universal forces. When we allow ourselves to feel and explore these experiences, we open space for profound spiritual growth that transforms us and leads us to a fuller and more meaningful life. Therefore, I invite you to reflect on your own experiences and open yourself to this divine connection that has always been around you. Moments of clarity are often life-changing experiences. When we feel a shiver during an epiphany, it is as if an inner light is turned on, revealing truths that were hidden in our consciousness. These moments are precious and should be valued, as they are signs that we are touching something deeper within ourselves. These episodes of clarity can occur in a variety of situations, when listening to a song that touches our soul, when reading an inspiring passage, or even during a meaningful conversation. Goosebumps emerge as an echo from our inner being, signaling that that moment is special. It invites us to pay attention, to reflect, and to understand what is unfolding in our lives. In my personal journey, I have experienced moments when the truth seemed to reveal itself in a way that was crystal clear. On one such occasion, I found myself deep in meditation, and suddenly an idea I had been struggling to understand presented itself with clarity. A shiver ran through my body, as if universal energies were embracing me, confirming that this insight was true and necessary for my growth. These moments of epiphany don't just come in calm situations, they often appear in the midst of chaos, when we are most open to receiving messages from the universe. When emotions are intense, the body responds with shivers, signaling that something significant is unfolding. We should not ignore these reactions. Instead, we should allow ourselves to explore what they mean to us. In doing so, we have the opportunity to better understand our beliefs, fears, and desires. These experiences of clarity also connect us to a sense of purpose. A shiver can be a reminder that we are on the right path, that our actions and decisions are aligned with what truly matters to us. Often, the answers we seek lie within us, and these physical manifestations are an invitation to look within, reflect on our intentions, and align with our true selves. When we experience these moments, it is important to write down our reflections and insights. Keeping a spiritual journal can be a powerful tool. By recording these feelings and thoughts, we can revisit these experiences and deepen our understanding of ourselves. This not only validates the importance of moments of clarity, but also helps us build a more conscious path. Opening to the unconscious goes beyond moments of clarity. When we experience chills, we may be accessing emotions and memories that have been stored deep within us. Often, these unprocessed emotions can appear as a blockage on our spiritual path. By allowing ourselves to feel and explore these reactions, we can release what no longer serves us and make room for meaningful spiritual growth. Imagine a moment when a chill arises as we recall an event from the past that brought us pain or joy. This signal is an invitation to look beneath the surface and confront these emotions. By doing this, we can find deeper meaning and even heal old wounds. The journey of self-discovery thus becomes an opportunity to become more whole, more complete. When we allow these feelings to surface, we are guided to explore our beliefs and behavior patterns. A chill can be a gateway to discovering what truly moves us, what limits us, and what frees us. By embracing this experience, we can begin to free ourselves from conditioning that no longer serves us, allowing our true essence to manifest. It is essential that when dealing with these experiences, we remain open and curious. The practice of being present, observing our reactions and connecting with our emotions is an essential step towards spiritual growth. We should not fear what arises, but rather welcome each feeling as part of our journey. Each chill is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to connect with who we truly are. The energetic resonance that we experience in moments of chills also deserves our attention. Each person, each place, and each situation has its own vibrational frequency. When we experience goosebumps, it is possible that we are tuning into that energy. This can occur in an inspiring environment, with someone who resonates with our emotions, or even in a space that brings peace to our being. In my experience, I have been to places that have awakened a profound sensation of goosebumps. When I visited an ancient temple, I felt an instant connection with the space, as if the spiritual energies of that place were enveloping me. The goosebumps reminded me of the importance of being aware of the energy around us. This interconnection with our environment is a fascinating aspect of our existence and invites us to honor these moments of resonance. This practice of being present and aware of the energy around us helps us cultivate a more authentic life. When we are in tune with our own energy and the energies of others, our interactions become deeper and more meaningful. The connections we form are enriched by our ability to sense and perceive what is happening around us. The goosebumps are a constant reminder that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. As we open to these experiences and explore the emotions they bring, we are invited to delve deeper into our spiritual journey. Each moment of clarity and each emotion accessed brings us closer to who we truly are and helps us live in a more fulfilled and connected way. So I invite you to, it is important to pay attention to the goosebumps in your life. See them as an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Allow yourself to feel, explore, and learn from what arises. By doing so, you not only connect more deeply with yourself, but also with the universe around you, creating a space for transformation and spiritual evolution. Energy resonance is a fascinating concept that helps us understand how we interact with the world around us. Every person, every environment, every situation has a unique vibrational frequency. This vibration is not just a physical characteristic, but rather a manifestation of the energy that permeates everything that exists. When we feel goosebumps, we are often resonating with this energy, whether it is from a person, a place, or even an idea. Imagine yourself in an environment where the energy is palpable. It could be a sacred place, such as a church, a temple, or a quiet forest. The goosebumps you may experience in this context are not just a physical reaction. They are a response of your being to an energetic frequency that is in harmony with your own. It's as if we were tuning into a radio, picking up a transmission that speaks directly to our soul. These moments of resonance can occur in many everyday situations. For example, when you hear a song that touches your heart deeply, you may feel a chill. The words can touch our being in a way that gives us chills. It is a sign that we are in tune, that the energy between us is aligned. These moments are precious and should be valued, as they reinforce the idea that we are together on this journey of discovery and growth. Being in natural environments, such as mountains or beaches, can intensify this energetic resonance. Nature has a vibrant energy that can re-energize us and connect us to something greater. As you sit in silence, breathing deeply, you can feel the energy of the earth, trees, and sky intertwining with your own. It's a reminder that we are part of a whole, that our energy is interconnected with that of everything around us. The importance of this resonance goes beyond simple experience. When we recognize and honor these sensations, we begin to understand that we are co-creators of our reality. Every thought and feeling we emit contributes to the frequency we attract. If we are in a state of gratitude and love, for example, we will be radiating an energy that resonates with similar experiences, thus attracting more reasons to be grateful and loving. Now, let's talk about the importance of presence. The chills we feel are invitations from the universe to be more present. Often, we are so immersed in our daily worries that we forget to pay attention to what is happening around us. These goosebumps offer us a pause, a reminder that life is unfolding around us and that it is crucial to be mindful of it. When we feel a goosebumps, it is an opportunity to stop and breathe. This simple but powerful practice helps us reconnect with the present moment. By doing so, we create an inner space of awareness where we can listen to our intuition, notice the energies around us, and connect with the divine within us. This presence is not just a state of mind, but an experience that involves our body, mind, and spirit. Being present also allows us to appreciate the little things in life. A smile, a flower, the sound of the wind. All of these elements have the potential to touch us deeply if we are willing to notice them. When we are fully present, we experience life to its fullest. In these moments, synchronicities become more evident, and the magic of the everyday unfolds. The practice of presence can be cultivated through simple activities such as meditation, mindful walking, and even moments of introspection throughout the day. By taking time to be silent and listen to yourself, you can open a channel of communication with your emotions, allowing the energies around you to manifest more clearly. This not only increases your spiritual sensitivity, but also strengthens your connection with your inner self and the universe. In my own spiritual journey, I have learned that presence is fundamental to growth and evolution. In times of difficulty, when life seemed chaotic, it was the practice. It was presence that helped me find clarity. Sitting in silence, observing my emotions, and connecting with what was happening around me allowed me to recognize the lessons life was offering me. I encourage you to explore this practice. Create moments in your day to stop, breathe, and connect. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? What energies are around me? This will not only help you identify the energetic resonances in your life, but also help you become more aware of how you relate to the world. Presence is a gift we give ourselves. By cultivating it, we become more authentic, more connected, and more able to live in accordance with our true essence. Every shiver, every moment of connection invites us to explore more deeply who we are and how we are interconnected with all that is. As you embrace this journey, you will discover that each experience is an opportunity for growth and transformation. The sensation of shivers that arise without explanation is a powerful spiritual validation. This experience often occurs during moments of great clarity or when we are deeply connected to something meaningful. It is as if the universe is whispering to us, confirming that we are on the right path. I remember a time in my life when I felt lost, questioning my decisions and my journey. During a meditation, I was overcome by a wave of goosebumps that ran through my entire body. In that instant, I knew that I was exactly where I needed to be. The goosebumps were an internal confirmation that my spiritual practice was guiding me back to my essence. These moments of validation are not just one-off experiences, they accumulate over time, reinforcing our confidence in our spiritual path. When we experience goosebumps, we are often in tune with deep truths. This attunement is a sign that we are aligned with our values and purpose. It is important to remember that these validations can manifest in many ways, through an inspiring thought, a meaningful conversation, or even a song that touches our soul. Therefore, when experiencing these signs, it is essential to note and reflect on them, allowing them to become part of our spiritual narrative. In addition, spiritual validation can also serve as a reminder that we all have the ability to access this inner wisdom. When we allow ourselves to feel and acknowledge these moments of shivers, we are opening ourselves to the possibility that divine guidance is always present. This internal connection helps us to trust our intuition and the decisions we make throughout life. Thus, each shiver becomes an opportunity for learning and growth. Cultivating this connection with the divine is an ongoing process that requires practice and dedication. To strengthen this relationship, it is essential to set aside time for silence and introspection. Modern life often distracts us with noise and constant activity, making it difficult to hear our inner voice. Therefore, creating a sacred space in our routine can be one of the best ways to connect with spirituality. Consider establishing a daily time for meditation. Even if it is just 5 minutes, this time dedicated to silence can open doors to greater sensitivity to the energies around us. Meditation is a powerful tool that allows us to quiet our minds and tune into our inner selves. During your practice, you can focus on your breathing or on a mantra that resonates with your essence. As your mind calms, you may begin to feel the presence of the divine more palpably. It is common that after a few sessions, you will begin to notice these tingles more frequently, indicating that you are connecting with something greater. The practice of gratitude is also essential in this process of connection. By cultivating a grateful heart, we open up space to receive more blessings and signs from the universe. When we give thanks for the little things in life, such as a sunrise or a meaningful conversation, we are aligning ourselves with a higher vibrational frequency. This state of gratitude makes us more receptive to spiritual signs, including those unexplained tingles that remind us of the presence of the divine in our lives. In addition, contemplation is another valuable practice that can help deepen our spiritual connection. Take some time to reflect on your life, your experiences, and what you have learned along the way. Ask yourself what truths emerge from these reflections. Often, when we allow ourselves to contemplate, we can access deep insights that help us better understand our purpose and the direction we are meant to follow. It is important to remember that each of us has a unique relationship with the divine. What works for one person will one practice may not work the same for another. So I encourage you to explore different practices and discover what resonates with you. The key is to remain open and curious, allowing the spiritual journey to unfold naturally and organically. As we cultivate these moments of silence and introspection, we begin to realize that connection with the divine is not something that must be sought outside of ourselves, but rather something that already exists within us. The chills, the synchronicities, and the moments of clarity are just reminders of this intrinsic bond. When we recognize and value this connection, we not only strengthen our own spiritual path, but also become sources of light and inspiration for those around us. So invite yourself to feel. Let the chills be a sign that you are in tune with your essence. Trust your intuition and the messages that come from within. With each experience, you will be getting closer to the divine that dwells within you and everything around you. The journey is yours and the signs are everywhere. All you have to do is be open to receiving them.